Herrick, the Royal Navy's biggest single operational commitment. You've heard the stories, but hear it from the people on the ground telling it like it is.
On some occasions out in Afghanistan, I can honestly say it was probably the worst day of my life. At the same time, I come home and thinking it's the best experience of my life.
From start to end, it was probably one of the best things I thought was going to happen to me.
It's a real mixed mash of feelings anytime you hear you deploy into a theatre of war.
It's the hardest thing that you've ever got to do as a mum, to actually leave your children and deploy somewhere for 3 to 6 months, and to actually stand there the night before you go and say bye.
The first few sort of bullets started whizzing sort of above our heads. I remember never feeling sort of actual sort of fear, but more match day nerves.
We've all got family, whether it's small children, mums, dads, sisters, brothers. You know, you just you're in the services. You know what your role is, and that's what you train to do.
The commitment's huge, although when you're in your own little bubble, you don't really appreciate what's going on in the background to make that work. The RN side of it, they help us, we help them, and if one of them cogs fell away, it just wouldn't work.
We're learning massive lessons from Operation Herrick because we're not fighting a land army in fixed positions using fixed tactics that we can read up on their doctrine and the way they do their business.
To get my lads out of trouble, I had to jump up, draw fire through them on machine gun position, so that was one of the memories that I still think about every now and then.
We're able to adapt to hugely challenging situations, often outside our levels of experience, and deliver performances which have been quite frankly outstanding.
There are a lot of lessons that we're learning from current operations, and those go from the tactical lessons, literally how we're conducting sweeps of towns and villages, how we're conducting specific military operations, right away up to, I think, the broader and more enduring lessons. How are we dealing with our casualties? How are we managing our families?
I was shot in the arm with a through-and-through gunshot wound in Garmsir in 2005/2006. I was immediately medevaced back to hospital at Camp Bastion. The care there from the Navy doctors, Army doctors and the Joint Services nursing team was some of the best care I've ever received in my life.
Casualties get taken care of so well. There's so many people that shouldn't be alive nowadays, so many of my friends that shouldn't be alive. And if it wasn't for the guys that turn up in the Chinooks, the Navy medics and stuff like that, who are literally ripping people open to save their lives. You've got to remember it's not all just about fighting. When you come across the families and the innocent people that are living out there, you've got to come from them. You've got to let them know that you're there to help them.
The one thing that struck me was a lot of the children and the young people in these places you go to. I mean, they have literally nothing, yet they always have a sort of smile on their face.
But what we're here to do is
It makes you look at what you do, what you work in, what you value. It makes you value your family more when you come back.
You know, you did have that dread before you went, but for me to be part of helping the guys out there, I felt very proud and very humble, really.